Hi Aries, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week beginning the 3rd of February, I think it is, isn't it? I haven't even thought about that yet. The 1st is today. Yeah, 3rd of February. Sorry about that. So, hope you've had a great week. You certainly came alive last week in your reading. Check that out if you didn't watch that. But yeah, it was like it's an Aries comeback, which is lovely. So let's see. Yes, we're still using the General Energy Oracle deck. Again, I'm going to draw 2 cards from here. Just going to do a quick mic check. Yep, that's fine. Paranoid about the mic. And if you do YouTube or anything to do with microphones on YouTube, you'll understand why. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. So I'm going to choose 2 cards from the the Energy Oracle cards. This is by Sandra Ann Taylor. I just feel so connected to these at the moment. I actually can't put them down. I do run a Facebook group and I'm actually drawn 2 amazing cards yesterday. So connected. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's see, for Aries, we've got the woman holding a heart, and I can't help but feel that's a very theatrical card. We saw that last week come out. And then we have the 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Now, the 3rd chakra is your solar plexus. If you're not aware, we have 7 chakras aligning in our bodies, if you like, and they're like wheels of energy in certain areas of our body. The 3rd chakra, as I say, is the solar plexus. It's about your drive, your tenacity, your willpower. It's about the oomph, and having that, kind of wands energy within the tarot. Then you have the woman holding a heart, which is, it's like you're responsible for your love of something that's really firing you up at the moment. So let's see, I'm going to use Light Seers Tarot. Back to my faithful deck. I do love this deck. But it feels so light. And that's what I do. I pick up the decks, have a little shuffle, and I think, nah, doesn't feel right. These today are amazing. So, dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Aries and make it helpful, hopeful, and healing. Thank you. So what's your focus for next week? Your general energy also is the King of Swords. What have you got the opportunity to do? You've got the Hierophant. Ooh, what's challenging you is the Temperance. What don't you see coming is the Page of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles is your advice and outcome. I love the Knight of Pentacles as an advice and outcome because it's always about stability, groundedness, planning long term, not being, although you've got the 3rd chakra about your tenacity and really wanted to go, it's kind of a reminder here to still remain grounded and realistic. So, King of Swords. Now, he's all about being very decisive, thoughtful, getting to the bottom of the matter in a truthful, logical, data-driven manner. He doesn't, they don't take in any, excuse me, must be my throat chakra playing up. It doesn't take into any consideration any feelings, if you like, because when the King of Swords turns up, it's to say, look at things black and white. Have that wiseness about you. Now, the Hierophant is your opportunity. So the Hierophant is a major arcana. It has so many different meanings. It can mean you're teaching somebody. It can mean, it's very guru energy. So very top of their game. If you were to go to somebody to get some advice, for instance, if you went to talk to somebody about a divorce or a legal matter, you'd go to a solicitor, wouldn't you? You wouldn't, obviously go to the milkman. It's about getting that information from somebody who really knows what they're talking about. But it's also about how you look at situations. And it might be challenging you to think a bit more outside the more traditional way of thinking that you might have. And it's also about your high levels of commitment. So until we kind of read the other cards, obviously we're going to clarify anyway, I can't pin anything on that. I am more drawn with that King of Swords to say this is about some sort of teaching element. Now, the Temperance card, really funny this is your challenge. This is about, again, wanting to get something done really quickly, but for some reason, you want it done yesterday. Now, the Knight of Swords is very much like that, because Temperance is about patience. Temperance is about blending, the black and the white and making it a grey, if you like, but making sure it blends together. Two energies, two situations, trying to find a harmonious outcome. You're struggling with that. Now, again, it's a major arcana. It could be that you're struggling with, you're wanting it to happen now. You're perhaps a bit fed up with waiting. It's gone on for too long now. Again, could be related to work, relationships, family members. But whatever it is, as a challenge, you're not seeing perhaps an outcome yet that you've been working at. Now, the Page of Cups is what you don't see coming. And it is literally quite a surprising element to this Page of Cups. So it's like a surprise of a surprise. And the cups are matters of our heart, love, relationships. And the Page of Cups, if this was relationship based, excuse me, the Page of Cups would be the certain sort of person who's incredibly dreamy, not particularly committed, however, likes to dip in and dip out, but not particularly reliable, but very romantic all the same. If they were to offer you anything, they'd be texting you and bringing you beautiful love messages for weeks on end, and then you wouldn't hear from them. A bit like that. But the other side of the Page of Cups is about your beliefs, having that dream and making it a reality, and believing that you can make it a reality. So again, until we clarify, Page of Cups is about creativity too. It's like, is there something that you're really chomping at the bit to get done, and you're thinking, oh, this is never going to happen, and then the Page of Cups comes in and it's like, oh, hang on a minute, yeah, there is an element to this that is, my dreams are actually coming true. Yeah, take a note of your dreams when the Page of Cups turns up too. And then the Knight of Pentacles as an advice and outcome. Now, knights in the deck progress, they move situations forward. And when the Knight of Pentacles turns up, he's the slowest moving knight in the deck. It's always a message to say, okay, slow down, take stock, make sure all the plans are in place before you move forward. Make sure that they are long-term plans too, that make you feel secure and you can rely on them, if you like. It could be a person even. The Knight of Pentacles, again, would be that person that would really bring you back down to earth. They kind of like don't allow you to get too dreamy. Which, I don't know. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. Let's have a look. Why do we have the King of Swords here, please? And thank you for Aries. Now, again, that third chakra, your solar plexus, woman held in her heart. I really feel that there's something very close to your heart that you're chomping at the bit to sort out next week. Whoa, that's clarified by the King of Wands, the Star, and the Page of Pentacles. So the King of Wands, yep, very leadership. He would definitely kind of feel like they're a really good partnership, actually, the King of Swords and the King of Wands, because the King of Wands has that tenacity, he has that drive, that charisma, that leadership role. Wands are our passion, creativity, our drive. However, probably a little bit too set on the goal as opposed to the reality of it, which is where the King of Swords comes in, actually. So it's kind of like you are either got somebody around you next week. There's two, literally, you're being the King of Wands, perhaps, because wands are your suit. You're the one that wants to take the leadership. You want to, in terms of business, you would be a manager. You would not work for anybody as such. You'd be your own boss. Now, the King of Swords is there to, I was going to say cut you down, but in a nice manner, keep you realistic, remind you of the facts, and the reality of it. You've got the Star card. This, look, you're grabbing your dreams again. There's something. The Star for me is about hope. It's about faith. It's about healing. There's something here that you're definitely driven towards. And I've with that woman holding a heart, again, relationship based, maybe something that's dear to your heart. And also, look, I feel like she's actually holding her heart there. Although she isn't, she's kind of like connected to the universe and she knows what she wants there. That's the Star. The Star is attributed to Aquarius, by the way. And actually the King of Swords could be an Aquarius, because that's, swords are the, sorry, just had a blank there, air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then we've got the Page of Pentacles. Now the Page of Pentacles is a very studious energy. It's about learning. It's about going on courses. There's something that you're quite willing to learn too. It's not like you're stepping away from anything and afraid of, if you like. The Hierophant is your opportunity. Again, I still feel that it's a kind of teaching role. For some of you, are you offering teaching courses to people or something? There's some sort of focus of that, or there's an opportunity for you to learn from somebody else what you want to do, if that makes sense. Let's have a look. What are you here for, the Hierophant? And again, it's about commitment. And it is a case of, well, I think, whatever you do, you're going to think, oh my gosh, that's going to take up quite a lot of my time. There's quite a lot of commitment involved. Well, let's have a look. That's clarified by the Hanged Man, the Six of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is about an opportunity to, could be, pentacles are our finances, material resources, and it can be something to do with work even. Whatever this is, this level of commitment, you're stepping up. Whatever it is, I feel like you are stepping up into something that maybe is going to offer you a new contract, something that's going to improve the finances in some way, shape or form. You've got the Six of Cups, which is about thinking about the past. So I don't know, in the past where you have had to readjust your level of commitment to something, and now you've come back to it, because you've got the Hanged Man. Now the Hanged Man is about, again, taking your time, which is why Temperance is your challenge. You're having to step back. You're having to just take a look at something from a different perspective, which will, as an outcome, bring you this Ace of Pentacles. Now, Temperance is your challenge. I really feel like this is something that you have been working on for a while, and you're feeling like it's just not ever going to work. It's like a real energy of Temperance being a challenge. But it may be because you're being impatient. Let's have a look. Why are you here, Temperance? Please and thank you. For Aries. Have we got 3? Yeah, we have. Okay, so, excuse me. We've got the 3 of Cups here. There may be something to do with not everybody being on board. 3 of Cups is very celebratory, it's very partnership, market. I keep saying marketing with this 3 of Cups. And when I said it last week, somebody actually said that it was so relevant to them, but maybe that person's watching this again. No, it's not marketing, it's networking. It's like getting out there, having fun, getting with people that you know, getting on board with your tribe, if you like. So as a challenge, it's like, I don't think anybody's quite getting you. They're not on the same page as you, or you're feeling like that. Because you've got the 5 of Wands here too, and that's what that means also. For me, the 5 of Wands is people bickering and arguing. That yes, they have their passions, because Wands are our passions, but they also have very strong egos. It's like, if this is a work situation, you would be surrounded by people who are just, very competitive, not particularly nice. Their intentions are never really to work as a team, which is this, and this is what I think some of you are dealing with. Now, it doesn't have to be a work situation. That can be applied to relationship or family. And then we have the King of Pentacles. I don't know if that King of Pentacles is at the heart of this matter. So you've got three kings here. Again, very strong leadership people. Are they all battling against each other? Is there some sort of issue with these all wanting to have their say? So the King of Pentacles is very financial. So you've got the King of Swords, who's very logical. You've got the King of Wands, who's incredibly driven and very entrepreneurial. But then you've got the King of Pentacles, who's like, no, 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 we have to look at the finances. I want to feel secure. I want this, I don't want to take these challenges. I don't want to take this. So there's like a real triangle going on here of different personalities that you're dealing with next week, I would say, especially with that Three of Cups. It kind of makes the triangle for me. They're the three kings there. Now, it doesn't mean to say there's three people. It could be just three energies that you're having to deal with all at once next week, which I know you can, Aries, because you're really quite good at dealing with people, I feel. So the Page of Cups, you've got an element of surprise coming in here. Something to do with the heart, something you love, somebody you love, or some sort of dreamy idea that's coming to fruition. Let's have a look. I'm very drawn with that Six of Cups and are you reconnecting with somebody from the past? Let's have a look. Why do we have the Page of Cups here for Aries? Whoa. Oh. Now the Chariot, attributed to Cancer, is, and also Cancer being a water sign, the Page of Cups is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Sorry, this is a major arcana, and this is literally something happening very quickly for you. Somebody, maybe this Page of Cups, or maybe this energy, getting you into the energy of, right, okay, nothing's happened. I'm taking the reins now. I'm kind of fed up with waiting. I want to be in control of my own destiny. It's a very forthright energy. You have the Queen of Cups, which is beautiful, very supportive, loving, showing emotions. And then you have the World, which is about things coming to reaching a goal and then being able to open up to the next chapter. I think this is a message of coming in to say, perhaps you need to just show them how you feel a little bit more. And now, again, it could be of your work, to stop this triangle going on. Put an end to it by getting in that driving seat and overcoming adversities with, maybe you're not being honest emotionally about this. Or there's an element of surprise coming in that you are like going to have to really open up about something. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is your advice and outcome. So why do you have the Knight of Pentacles? I'm still stuck on that Page of Cups, I'll be honest with you. Doesn't feel quite right. I might do another one on that. In fact, we will. So Page of Cups with Chariot. One more, please, and thank you. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Two of Cups. This is somebody literally, okay, yeah, I've got it, thank you. This is about you thinking that people aren't on the same page as you, and now this Page of Cups is coming in to say, look, you've got soulmate energy here. There are people here who are supporting you. That Queen of Cups is incredibly, very supportive emotionally. It's like you need a bit of emotional support with all of this going on, and it's coming in for you. You're finding it hard to put an end to something, but that Queen of Cups with that Page of Cups kind of giving you some support. The Queen of Cups can be even a nurse. She's very caring. If she had a job, she'd be a nurse. She would be a caregiver. She would even be somebody quite spiritual who can offer Reiki or something like that. Lovely. I'm really glad I saw that Two of Cups, because again, I'm still going back to the Six of Cups. I feel like there's something coming from the past that is just going to reconnect to you next week. Some body, some memory, perhaps, and giving you that, oh yeah, I remember that now. That loving matter of the heart. That's all I can say. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is your advice and outcome, and it's like slow and steady wins the race. And I felt like last week, Aries, your reading was, yeah, you're back. And now you're back. It's like, right, okay. 2025, here we come. That's how I feel. Oh my gosh, just as I say that, you've got the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, you couldn't get two opposites if you tried. Because the Knight of Wands is like, yeah, come on, let's go for it. You know, don't worry about the plans. Let's just do it. Now's the time. I feel like you're feeling like, yeah, gone on for long enough. Now's the time. And just as I say that, Judgment, and that's exactly what that card is also saying. Now is the time. It's your time. It's time to get out of those traditional things, or those kind of, I want to say, how do I put it without being rude, is step out of your comfort zone, get out of that very traditional way of thinking, and whatever this is, it's like divine timing. You need to do it for your soul. Yeah. So for instance, if you are thinking of setting up a side hustle, or something catches your eye next week, definitely with that Page of Pentacles is about learning. It's because it's the right time for you. It's to do with satisfying you next week. And then you've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is about having that independence, that strong financial independent energy about you. It's a real go for it energy here for you, Aries, but that Knight of Pentacles is saying, but slow and steady wins the race. Just make sure that you're still remaining grounded, whatever it is. That's really interesting. Right, I've got to stop saying that word too. Ooh, what do we do oracle card wise? I'm drawn to the angel numbers for you, because this feels quite, it's exciting. It feels like it's divine. So let's see, what do we have? What's here? What numbers are we here for, Aries? 2311 I just saw on the clock then. Let's see, there we are, thank you. 66, isn't that interesting? And it's revisit. So there is definitely something from the past that you're remembering, or something maybe you're going back to a job from that you used to do, that is going to bring you this oomph back, the love of something. Yeah, that's really interesting. Right, every time I say interesting, tell me, because I'm really trying, but I need to think of another word. But yeah, revisit, Aries. That's very connected to what I've just said here. So I hope you enjoyed that. Do let me know if it resonates, and have a great week. Take care, and thank you for watching as always.